Sorry for the inconvenience. It's just the technical issues that we had it in the earlier link. We had to create this new one. So I request everyone to join this particular link.
All are in?
Yeah, we are joined, madam.
Yeah. Shashi, I guess, is here. People are joining in.
Yeah.
Nice, but not joining. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Satya is here. Not all of them have joined. Not all of them have joined.
Working on.
इतने हैं.
Okay. Are you all able to quote and book? Okay.
No, ma'am, we can't hear you clearly, Lakshmi ma'am.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear, yes.
Okay. Till now, whatever we discussed, I told, could you catch it?
Yes, ma'am, I could understand.
Yeah, better. So if there is any difficulty, please, you can ask. Because this is a very short course, I'm just running because I have to cover many things here. All joined, Charu?
15 people have joined so far. Yeah, I think people will be joining in. We can continue. We can continue.
Yeah. Anyways, you're going to share the recording, I think.
I'll share with them. Yeah.
Yeah, please. So, yes, we were till the seed treatment. Once these treatments are done, many more other preparations will be in the background, which I have not yet discussed. There is something called Govardhan Khad. We do that with the help of dung, jaggery, buttermilk, and maize flour. So all this we put it in one basket and then we put under the tree. Then after 4 days we dry it and make a powder of it because we need it in our sowing period. So then it comes to the land preparation. In land we have to go for the tillings, then after plane the land, then after do the sowing. In this process we have to keep on adding some compost in different stages. And then after the sowing will come. Now in sowing, we just don't go for monocrops. We add lot of things in between, lot of combinations with different type of crops because there is something called a method to control the pest. That is in Kannada we say pali bele, like trap crop. We have to keep confusing the pest. Like if you take the example of jawar, or if you can take the example of any dicot. In that, what we do is we give always the combination of coriander and mustard and little bit uh, tall crops like jawar or maybe maize or maybe some different type of millet. Foxtail millet is the very common thing what we use in our crops. Because of this, there are too many things. One is the flower, different type of flowers. Mustard had always yellow flower, and most of the pests get attracted to the yellow flowers. Then the height is with foxtail. So small little birds can come. We have seen very tiny birds also. So those birds will come and sit on the top of that foxtail millet grain sometimes, and it keep on searching for the small caterpillars. whenever the caterpillar activity they see there, they just go attack it and eat. So these are some crops which we have to keep in combination with our main crop. To protect our main crop, these will help us. Coriander is always very nice to attract the red lady beetle. So red lady beetle, whenever is available in your farm, it hunts always for the aphids. And in the rainy season uh, and in the winter season, we have seen a lot of aphid attacking to the crops. But again, at the same time, if you take care of your soil and if you see the contents in your soil is healthy. Charu, I'm getting some 3 messages who have not got the link. Can I share the numbers with you? These are from outside. Charu?
It is there on the WhatsApp group. Just forward that because I have already
Yeah.
shared it. If some people who haven't joined the WhatsApp, they probably not be there in the list.
Okay, fine.
You can just forward the link to
So,
them.
yeah, I will do that. So, these trap crops are really very important. You have to keep it in your list when you are doing the sowing. Like there are different combinations. You have to take care of your borders also. In your border, if you're giving a good combination of the host crops for the aphids, like we always give the border crop like tuar, or we gave some cowpeas in the border, and also we add some jawar or something, which are the host crops for these type of uh, uh, sucking pest and all. And when you protect your borders, the another benefit is when the other farmers are doing their chemical spraying, there will be a barrier. This border will help you to protect that chemical entering your farm. And while creating a farm, if you are very clear you are going to work with organics, then it is compulsory to create a live fence for your farm. If possible, I'll share the photos in the group. We have a live fence in our farm. So all our borders are covered with live plants, which work like a curtain, and also it works like a good powder for the animals what we have in our farm, like goats are there, cows are there. So for them, we get very nice powder out of it. And not only that, we have some trees which give good fruits also, seasonal fruits. And also this live fence is protecting our boundaries, because in village it is always a fight for last 1 or 2 feet land. The whole farm is whatever it is happening, they're not bother about it. So they always fight for the boundaries. So to fix the boundary also, it is very good idea to go for the live fencing. And if you are really working with zero dependency, so if you don't want to depend on your gas cylinders, or if you have a biogas, that's a different game. But if you are in processing and you need a lot of fuel in your farm, then you can plant the woods also. Every year, some woods will be available in the farm itself. So that is the nice idea, to plan your borders with the fencing. So apart from that, we also give one more buffer zone to the crops. That is by these type of what you call. Yeah, somebody have a question here.
No, Lakshmi ma'am, that was just a reaction. Sorry.
Okay, fine. So
Thank you.
then we have this second border created to our crop to protect from this chemical sprays, you can say, or by the pest attacks also. So this type of planning in your crop is very necessary. And then we also plan with different combinations. If we are in sugarcane, there is a different combination. If you are working for seasonal crops, then we have a different combination. And if you are working in vegetables, there is a lot of big game in that. So if uh, possible, if you visit our farm, you will see in our 1 acre, there is lot of combination. We have 3.5 acres land, which is under the cultivation of vegetables right now. It is going on. It's a standing crop, you can see there. And almost it's a combination of 9 to 10 varieties. And still many will go in that in this month. So that is how. And if you are in uh, fruits and all, so there also you can make lot of combinations. And the farming should be in such a way that every day, every week, every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, every year, every second year, every fifth year, every 10th year, you should get some income out of it. Because when we are doing farming or whatever business we are doing, there are 2, 3 important factors. One is mostly it is money. For me, it is not. Secondly, it is peace. And third, what I see is health. So 3 combinations, if you can manage in your farming, then you are in a heaven. So plan in such a way, all these combinations should be available in your farm. And when I'm speaking about the borders, you have to be careful when you're planting things there. It should help you in your work. Like if you have planted one neem tree, it will help you to make enzymes, it will help you to make pesticides. And also it will help you to make healthy compost, because we add little bit neem in our compost work also. Then the second plant is tulsi. Tulsi has to be somewhere in and around your borders, because tulsi is the best antibacterial agent. So if we make an enzyme of it, or if we make a kashaya of it, then we can protect our crops by bacterial attacks. Then some plants are like palash is there. Then again, we have pongemia. We have milkweed. These all plants are very important in our work, day-to-day work. We need these plants to protect our crop from pests. We need these crops to promote our growth. Like palash flowers. Palash is known as in English flame of fire. Sorry, forest. Flame of forest. Red flowers will come somewhere in the month of April, and these flowers are being used for making natural colors also. So these flowers or this full tree is known as energy bundle. Like it has lot of positive energy in it. If you make a drink of these flowers and drink it for the whole day, that day you will feel your energy is boosted like 100 times more. Then again, bilwa is there. Bilwa is very rich in potash, bilwa fruit. So we need it in our enzyme making process. Then again, the bilwa leaves are very good for protecting the plant for dieback. Dieback is one type of bacteria which kills the plant from upper to down. So to protect that particular plant from the bacteria, we need bilwa leaves for that. So in Kannada, it is also said Benki Roga. Once it comes, the whole farm within a week, you will see all the trees have been died. So it is a particular fungus which will attack the plants, and it will kill the plant from top to end. We will see this mostly in coffee or in lemon trees or in chilies. These attacks are more. Some other plants are also like mango and all, we see very rarely, but these are the most affected plant by this bacteria. For this, we need a particular combination of uh, bilwa, and also there is something called as turchi kasa. Turchi means if you touch that plant, you will feel itching in the skin. That is really very important for this particular bacteria to protect from. So these all studies have been made ages back, and most of these are being mentioned in Parashar Samhita. So it is called as Vriksha Rishi something Vriksha Krishi. So using the plants in your farming activity. And there are many other formulas which they used to make as kunap gel and all, which is quite a lengthy and hard process. So rather than we started to focus a lot on enzymes, different type of enzymes. In our farm, you will see more than 20, 25 type of enzymes here, which has been used for different work. Like if there is a pest attack, we use grape enzyme because grape enzyme is very rich in iron. Then while the pod setting is happening, we use bilva because bilva is very rich in potash content. So these are some things. And also there is something called as Panchamahabhutas. Panchamahabhutas should be in balance in your soil. If they are not in balance, then lot of issues will start coming. So if your Agni is less in the soil, then you will see the sucking pest is attacking again and again to your crop. And like that, many other factors are there. Kira is there, Agni is there, Prithvi. All these elements has to be in a proper balance. And you might have heard something about hidden hunger. In many areas, we have heard about it. There is something called as hidden hunger. We keep on eating the food, but after some time, again we'll feel we are hungry. And that happens to me also whenever I'm traveling outside, I'm not able to carry the food with me. I keep on eating at least 3 times a day. But when I'm in my own farm, one time food is more than enough for me. Because if your Pancha Mahabhutas are in balance, then it is Purna Anna. Then you don't have to worry. Very little food is also filling. And one time, if you eat in one day, that is more than enough. And because of this, you will see that extra cholesterol or extra fats are not increasing in the body. Your body is balanced. When you're eating Panchamahabhuta Yukta food, your body is really in balance, and attacks of different type of things like cold attack, this, that, headache, body ache, these things will not be there in picture. But the food what we consume outside with the low energy, there is something called checking the energy level of the food. If we are using the food which is negative, that also affects our body and our mind. For example, on Ekadashi, rice is negative. That time, if you consume rice, it is not going to help your body. And that is why it is said that on Ekadashi, don't consume rice. If you consume rice on Ekadashi, definitely your energy is going to be low. And likewise, there are 12 months. In every month, some of the other food is low. Like, for example, if you take Falguna, in whole Falguna Masa, the chana is low. Chana's energy is very low. At that time, we should not consume chana for the whole month. There is 1 month where we should not use oil. Instead of oil, you can use ghee, but no oil. If you use oil in those months, definitely somewhere in our lifetime, we may have an attack of paralysis. So these are some factors. If you follow them, these rules, then your body is going to be healthy. Likewise, your soil also. So there is 1 month where we can't use jaggery. Whole month we have to leave jaggery. And you might have heard in Chaturmasa, they leave every month one food. Like in Ashada, it is said that you should not use buttermilk. Buttermilk is virgin that month. And likewise, greens are being prohibited in one particular month. Like that, there are 12 months, 12 things have been restricted. If we follow those rules, and this is all deep study made by some of our ancestors, and they have made these rules. If you follow these rules the whole year, your body is really going to be healthy. And likewise, if you follow these rules to your soil is going to be healthy. Many times we see unseasonal vegetables we are trying to grow, and those are really not healthy for the body. Like green peas. Green peas is a particular vegetable for short days and winters. It is not for summers. But what we do is we keep in our deep freezers, we froze them, and we eat in the summer season also. Off season. It is a off season, but we should not consume in that season particularly peas. But we do that. And we are always going against the rule, and we are facing some of the other difficulties in our life. Likewise, the crops, what you calculate, we have to be very thorough in that. What season is good for what crop? Like from June, if you see, we have a particular list of crops: soybean, green grams, black grams. Then we have maize. Then again, we can go for the sowing of onions, garlics, potatoes, and beans in vegetable. Beans we can go tomato, chili, and brinjal is not for the rainy season. Brinjal we have to plant it somewhere in the month of October, November we have to plant. And now we can plant okra, some different type of dolichos seeds. All these are for rainy season. Then winter season we have some other combinations like wheat, particular jawar variety. Then we have chickpeas, different varieties of Kabuli chana, red chana, black chana, all this. Then masoor is for winter season. Then we have green peas, beans, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots. Then we have beetroots. All these are for winter season. So season also counts a lot. And after that, when to harvest the seeds. There is a particular nakshatra for that. Every month we have a nakshatra called Ashwini nakshatra. In that Ashwini nakshatra, we have to harvest the seeds. Seeds has to be selected. Again, we have to see for the healthy fruit or healthy ponds. We have to mark them. And then after, when they are totally dried on the tree itself or on the creeper itself, at that time we have to collect them. Again, drying process has to be done in the shade area. It should not be exposed to the sun. Once you expose to the sun, second time you can't expose it to the sun. That directly it has to go for sowing. So we'll come in detail in the further detailed course of that. And then the seed protection, how we can protect the seed. There are some particular seeds we should not expose them out, like you can say bottle guard, rich guards. All these guards you have to just keep it in their own original covers itself. Just tie the fruits when they are dried in the house. And some seeds we have to clean them and dry them and keep, like capsicum, chili, brinjal. All these we have to clean the seeds first, wash them properly, and then dry them in the shady area. Then after mix Agnihotra Bhasma in that and keep in a mud pot or in the glass jar, airtight condition, in the shaded cold area. The room which we are keeping our seeds should not be of tin or container house, like where the temperature will be high. We have to see that if possible keep it in a mud house. That is always better. Otherwise, create a place where the temperature will not cross around 20, 22, 24 degrees. In that areas, you can protect your seed. And then after, still more combinations are there, which has been mentioned in Parashar Samhita. They say that while doing the sowings, you have to be particular with the nakshatras. In which nakshatra, what seed has to be done, has to be sown. Because when you go through this, I have seen that when we are doing according to these nakshatras and all, the universe itself will take care of the crop. Whenever it is necessary, rain will come. Whenever it is necessary, rain will stop. Or whatever necessary to take care of that particular plant, the nature will create that environment. That is what we have seen here. Maybe the faith, what we are going through, and we are seeing in that way. But 99%, if you follow the nakshatras, we have not seen damages in the crop. So that is very important to go through the nakshatras. And nowadays you are getting this calendar very easily on the net. If you go and search for biodynamic calendar, they are following the same method. You can download it. There will be particular dates mentioned for particular type of crop. 4 columns you will see. For leafies, 1 column is there. For tubers, there is one column. And for all bejas like oil seeds and these dicots and monocots, there is 1 column. And there is one particular flower crop. So if you follow this, half the problem is solved. And in agriculture nowadays, you will see many methods. One is called biodynamic method. One is called our Vedic Krishi. Then again, Vriksha Ayurveda depends on that. Some methods are there. But in the end, what I felt in my journey after practicing all this, the method should be farmer friendly. It should not be like very tough. Like if you go for Kunab Jal, there you will see that you need a very big pit, then you need a very big mud pot. Then the combinations are so many in that. Collecting them itself, it will be like sometimes we get tired by collecting all of them. Results are there, but the same results we saw in enzymes, we saw in our fish oil, we saw in our Gokrupa Amritam. So we thought, why to go for such a long journey? Which is easier, we will follow that. Then we came for enzymes. And there is some method called as Bhasma Rasayana and all. Bhasma Rasayana is also age-old method. It is nothing new in that. It is something like you have to uh, uh, dig a pit and then you have to take a mud pot. In that, different combinations will come for different type of bacteria. Like if you take 10 kg of cow dung and add half kg of Agnihotra Bhasma properly, cover the pot and bury it in the soil for 3 months, you will get all the mineral enriched compost. So this type of compost you have to use only 2 kg per acre. That is enough. Then if you go for the lime combination, same method, and bury it again for 3 months, then you will get calcium rich bacteria available in that compost. So 2 kg is enough per acre. Like that, we have different combinations which can be done in a natural way. You can absorb the bacteria from the soil from this combination of what you call cow dung and different combination. There is lime, there is red soil combination, there is again Agnihotra Bhasma, there is something called as yellow soil. Yellow soil is very rich in uh, zinc. So zinc is a very important role in crops. If zinc is not there, plants will not grow healthy. They will turn into yellow color. So zinc is also important. So different type of soil combinations we can absorb different type of bacteria from the soil. So while doing again your what do you call cow dung cake, if you do combination of different leaves, that also will help you to get different type of bacteria. When you're soaking the cow dung cakes in water and then whatever extract you get, it will help you to make good sprays and also good root treatments. So these are all mentioned somewhere in the ancient times, by which we are studying. Still, there is a long way to go. We have done more than thousands of R&Ds here, but some we are carrying forward because all were not good results, or maybe we were wrong while making those combinations. But some formulas are really helping us. We are seeing the results today evening application, and tomorrow morning we are seeing the results. Many times people say that in organic we get results very slow, but here we have seen very immediate results. A small combination I'll just discuss. If you can do this in your home for your home garden also, it will help you. Just take a liter of fresh buttermilk, add 1 gram of amla powder, if you have. Or if you have fresh amla, then no need of waiting time. Just crush the amla, add the juice in the buttermilk, and 1 liter buttermilk, 1 amla juice. If you add, then you have to add it for 30 liters of water and give a spray over your plants. And you will see amazing results. If you can do this every week, then you will see the flowers have been increased. Then you will see the honeybees have been attracted to this, and you will see fruit bearing capacity of your plant is more, and also aroma of the plant has been increased, or the flower, fruit, whatever it is. The size, the shining, everything has been increased because of this combination. It is called as shedras. And this we can use even for our compost making. Because of that, the worms will grow very healthy, and we can use it for our own farm uh, uh, for the good health of the soil. So if you use this very frequently, like every week once, the soil health will be very, very good. You will see the porousness is coming more and more in your soil. Porousness in the soil is very much important. Without that, you can't harvest your rain. Without that, you can't grow your plants healthy. So that is very much important. Compact soil is not good for the crops, healthy crops. So these are some combinations what we have learned from ages now, and really they're giving really good results. And when you compare your crop to the what do you call chemical crop, you will see the yield has been increased, and the taste, amazing taste will come up, and also the size of the grains or the fruits will be damn good than what you compare to the uh, chemical farming. I'll show you some of my crops in the evening session. Uh, and it has been really big headache for us to convince people that these are all desi seeds. These are not hybrids. Even our farmers are not ready to believe that these are desi seeds. They always say, no, you're using hybrids. So, especially the capsicum, what we are growing here, which is desi one, in the market, we'll see a very small, tiny size. But our capsicums are coming in a balloon size, and it is really becoming headache. Half of them I'm not selling, which are quite in big size. We are using just for seeds. Uh, because if I go with that in market, the people will start doubting. You have bought a new variety of hybrids and you're telling us lie that this is a desi seedling. But when you taste it, then it will show its colors. Because desi capsicum is quite pungent in taste. So that is how it will work. Once your soil is ready, then you're done. Your agriculture journey is like you're in heaven. Just go do the sowing and come home. No headache. But in the beginning 2 years, you have to go in a proper channel. Once you are happy with the soil and you are happy with the results what are coming up, then you can peacefully sit and enjoy the crops what you are getting in your farm. But before that, you have to plan and work for 2 years. If you are a beginner, start selecting land in a proper way. Then you start preparing the soil in a proper way. Then start hunting for the seeds. At least for 1 year, you have to take care of seeds by getting it from the right source. And then after, no need of going for seeds also outside. It is one-time investment. Then you start multiplying your own seeds in your own way, and you can enjoy the agriculture journey. So, any question till now, any doubts, anybody if have, you can go ahead and ask.
There is one question which is by, I guess, Rajiv Anand. He has put in, what are your inputs for waste decomposer? What are your
We are not
inputs for
using,
waste decomposer? That's his question.
yeah. A waste decomposer is one culture which has been developed by, I forgot his name, Mr. Ramchandra or something. It is jaggery and culture, basically. But I'm not using waste decomposer here because the same bacteria are available in Gokrupa Amritam along with some other bacteria also. So I'm using mostly Gokrupa Amritam. I'm not using waste decomposer here in my work.
Now, the second question is again by Rajivan. Is it same as Mayflower? You spoke about something in terms of
No,
this thing.
no. Palash is totally different. Palash, yeah, I'll share the photos in the group afterwards. I'll search it and I'll send. Mayflower blooms now in this month, but Palash is somewhere in the month of April, near Falguna Masa, because those flowers we dry and we use as a gulal. We add it with a little bit of what you call corn flour, and that color is used for playing Holi. So that is totally different. It comes in a velvet feel. If you touch that flower, you will feel you're touching
We'll
one
share the
velvet
image
piece.
with them.
Huh?
I'm saying we'll share the photo of that flower with them on
Yeah,
the
we'll
group.
share. Yeah,
The
definitely we'll
second
share it.
question is where to, this is by Ramya. She's asking where to find more details on this topic, madam. Which crop to avoid in which season, in which month or season? Where can we find this?
These details are in Parashar Samhita. You can go through that.
Parashar Samhita. Okay,
Yeah, Parashar Samhita.
fair enough.
Some Vriksha Ayurveda also have the details of combination of crops. If you can get, there are two books of Vriksha Ayurveda. In second book, I have to see the details of it. If I get it, I'll send. I'll share it in the group. Vriksha Ayurveda is also one book where you will get all the details about the combination of crops.
Ruksha?
You can get crop calendar for what was the question? Just read it.
Which crop to avoid in which season, in which month?
Yeah, as I told, there are 2-3 crops. Like short day crops are different, and long day crops are different. Chili and all, they need lot of photosynthesis, so it is better to plant in the long days crop. Like from January, you can start chili because it needs lot of photosynthesis. Even capsicum. So these are all summer and rainy season crops. Right from October, the cycle will change. The days will start getting shorter.
I'm sorry to cut you, Lakshmi. I guess the session is about to end. We will continue this is in the evening 3 o'clock sessions and take the further questions over there. Okay?
Yeah. Anything particularly has to been discussed, please leave the message in the group. So I'll get ready for that particular question.
Anybody
We'll
who
find the
has the
answer.
questions, they can put it in the WhatsApp group. I guess now everybody's already therein. So I request everyone to put it in the group. And Sumit, you can share the numbers. We will add it to you, or you can share it with Lakshmi ma'am. She will add it to you. Okay?
Yeah.
Shall we call it?
See you all again in the afternoon session.
What time, madam? It is
At 3
1:30?
o'clock? Yeah, it's at 3 o'clock. I'll share the link
Start
with
by
you.
3. Yeah.
Okay, it's the same link or you will give the fresh link?
No, there's a fresh link which I'll share it with you because I guess there were some technical issues coming in. So I'll share the same link is on the WhatsApp group, and hopefully the second sessions there will be no hitch. Okay.
No issue.
So
No issue.
we really regret because you see we all are farmers. We're not that
No
very
issue.
tech savvy.
No issue. Even for us, it keeps happening. Nothing to worry. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I see you all again in
Bye.
afternoon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Please
Lakshmi
share
ma'am.
the authors of the books as well, ma'am.
We will.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now it's okay. Yeah, I've joined. Can you see me?
Yeah, ma'am, we can see. We can see
Yeah.
you.
Get down to all. Sorry for the technical issue we had. All have joined. Charu?
Oh, not all. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You want to wait for 5 minutes because let us give some time to people to join in.
Yeah. Some other participants are also waiting. They also had the same issue.
Yeah, so
So I
that's
have
why
to them.
there's something new
Yeah.
which of AI has come.
Yeah. It is smarter than us.
Okay, there's somebody from US has a meeting started. I'm not able to join in. So any which ways, I'll send them.
Already I sent a link to them.
Yeah,
I already
share
sent
it.
the link to them.
Maybe they were not, they gave some other number. So I'll just share the link to them.
Charu,
Yeah?
are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, fine.
I'm there. Can you see me?
Wait a minute. There is somebody called Ramya. I will share link to them.
Hello.
Hello?
Namaste, madam. I'm Shashi from Bangalore. I joined.
Yes, you joined, sir. Okay, get it.
Yes. Thank you.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ
Namaskara, sir.
I think Lakshmi, you want to wait for another 5 minutes or you just want to begin with it?
No, we'll wait for, because I've sent some links to people now.
Okay.
Let them join. How many are there in the group? Let me see. All have joined or yet to?
No, not yet. Shared it. I think people are.
14 members I'm seeing here. कुछ 3 लोगों को मैंने अभी लिंक भेजी है.
Okay.
2 मिनट रुकते हैं, शायद वो भी ज्वाइन कर ले. How is the Sunday for all?
It's good, madam. Very good. Feeling fresh
We
and
had lot of rain yesterday night. Lot of rain we had.
okay.
From 1:30 to morning 4 o'clock, it was continuously raining. Now also it is quite cloudy.
Okay.
But good. From tomorrow, the sowings supposed to be started. Tomorrow, Rohini Nakshatra will start from tomorrow.
Okay.
चारू सबने ज्वाइन कर लिया?
Kind of, yeah, we can start.
Shall we start?
Yeah, actually there are 20 people, but somehow some of them are not there. I just don't know. I think we can begin with it. We are 30 odd people. Okay, so we can just start with
So
it.
at the same time, you do one thing, you keep on sending the link to everybody. Some
Yeah,
issue
yeah,
was
yeah.
there in that other
We
one.
can have the introductions and
So
everything. We
personally,
can start.
yeah, you send personally to the
Don't
people who
worry,
have
don't
not
worry. I'm
yet
doing that.
joined.
I'm doing
In
that.
case, okay, sir. Great, great. So, Jai Shri Ram to all.
Jai
We
Shri
are
Ram.
going to start the introduction. Yeah. So, we are going to start the introduction for this course. Why Vedic farming and how we got introduction for the Vedic farming and all. I started my career, as you guys, many of you know, that I started in 2002. At that same time, I met with some people who were doing Agnihotra. It's a very big group and they do Agnihotra regularly. But I thought it is just a process. Let me start for the cleaning of the house and all. But then after slowly I started understanding the importance of it, how it is useful for protecting the seeds, how is it very useful for growth promoting, and also for the positive energy to uh, bring in the soil. Then also to control the pH level. If the pH is low or the pH is high, we can make it neutral. So all these factors, there are many more things which lot of deep study is still going on in that. We have made a very small part of it, I think. Only for soil, seeds, seed germination, as a compost making, everything. We count it for each and every work of the farm is related with Agnihotra. That is what I understood in a journey of 24 years. And then after, what exact method has to be to do Agnihotra? Many people think Agnihotra is just taking some cow dung pieces, putting them together and firing it and putting the ahuti is Agnihotra. But Agnihotra, if you go in a deeper study, is little bit different. If you go in a proper way, you will see the results are amazing. Like even the color matters when the flame is there in the pot. I'll share some photos in the group afterwards. You should see at least 6 to 7 colors in the Agnihotra flame. And then when you are giving the ahuti, the temperature has to be maintained. And the ahuti, rice and ghee should be pure. Then the results will be amazing. So many factors are there. Even selecting the cow dung while making the cow dung cake is also important. And the timing of making them. Whole year you can't go for it. After Deepavali, only we can start making cow dung cake and we can store it for a year long. So that is how these small little factors, it took a lot of time for understanding the actual method. So once it is done, then we started to do research on many other things, like when to harvest the seeds for the how to select the seeds, when to harvest them, how to protect them, and what is the importance of our native seeds. And again, selection of the seeds. It works. It plays a very important role in agriculture. When you are doing the sowing, you have to select a proper seed. So seed treatment is also very important. And what all the methods people used to follow in the interesting knowledge what we got in this journey. It is said that in Parashar Sahita, if you go, and also in lot of other Vedic this thing, mm, uh, learning, we understood that this is nothing new. It is very, very, very old method. What people
Lakshmi, your voice is very low
to
because of the
cultivate
bandwidth.
from and some people dedicate, like one example is Parashar Muni. Yeah, now it is okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear.
Yeah. So Parashar Muni was a person who totally dedicated his life only for the study of agriculture. So according to him, somebody just asked the question, how many variety of rice we have in our India, like. So he told, you take a pot of big size, like this big size, and start filling one single grain of one variety. When the pot will fill, those that many variety of rice we have. So we were so rich in seeds. We had our own varieties. We had such type of rice. If flood is coming, the rice used to grow over the water and it used to flower. So it was such an advanced technology they studied, and they have written many articles or granthas over that. But default, some of the literatures were burned by some Mughals or maybe some Britishers. We don't know. We lost them. But something little bit knowledge what we have carried from our ancestors, it is like Shravana. Shravana Kriya. Shravana means just listening. The knowledge has been passed on by generation to generation by Shravana Kriya. So that knowledge, still it is there available in the villages. And while I was working in a bigger program called Saveva Krishi Mission, so I was the head of Bilingual trust. I was the president of that. So luckily I got a chance to serve around 70 villages. And while roaming in the village, I got one person. The other day I was speaking about the rain seeds and all. So that person was known as a mad person in the village because he used to be in a very different way. And when I met him, somebody told me that this person knows about rain. Then I started to communicate with him. It took lot of time to understand what he is thinking and how he is thinking. Then he gave a very little knowledge of saying that you can find the year-long rain in your area, how it will be. You can get that timetable. I said, how? So he gave me those timings. He said, it will take time for you to understand that, but every year you have to keep on studying over it. And we started our study somewhere in 2009. And year by year, I got to understand how the climate will be in that particular year and what study we have to make, how we have to understand the particular climatical condition in that month. And then we'll get the whole year index in our hand, how the rain will place in our areas. Like my bilingual, in that bilingual, Udikeri is a village. In this region, how the rain will be, I will understand by that. Then the same person told me about the nest of the crow, how it places, in which part of the tree it has to be. So this knowledge has been passed on from somebody to somebody. It is a very old and ancient knowledge, what we have to understand. And this is all like one big scientific knowledge by which we can understand our farm, our soil, and the crops, how they have to be. And with the given and surrounding environment, no need of going to any university or going and buying some cultures, and so-called companies are ready to sell some things, which is all by the cow and by the nature. They don't have any other things rather than that, because many university, when we discuss from where you got this, they will not open up, but after some time, somewhere in the discussion, it will come out that cow dung is the base for it. So the main rule of this farming is cow. This is cow-based agriculture. It is nature-based agriculture. You need different type of herbs around you. You need mainly cow in your house or in your farm. So that is the base of it. If you have two things in your hand, like very good surrounding nature and cow, then this agriculture is damn easy. Then you don't have to turn back. But only thing is you have to learn the process, how to clean the soil, how to make it healthy, and how to protect your own seeds. So the dependency will not be on the market. Every time the farmer is a target to the whole market people. If you say organic, till now they were playing only with the chemicals. But when we are saying organic, they're playing with organic materials now. They're coming with different type of combinations. They're telling this you have to use, it will give you good flowers. This you have to use, it will improve your soil. But all the play, if you see, it is all bacteria. And you have to understand the game of bacteria or the microbes. Then you are done. So that is the main knowledge what we should have in our hand. That is the main tool I would like to say. If that is done, then you are thorough in your agriculture activity. And then after selecting the land, what type of land you have to select? I'm talking about the Vastu. If possible, you have to study the Vastu, and then if you are a newcomer in the farming, you are going to buy a new land. So just check with little bit of Vastu. That will help you a lot in your farming activity. There is also some science related to it. Why the Vastu has to be in a particular way? What is the impact on the farm by this type of Vastu? So if your farm is having a downhill, like a slope towards north or towards east, that will help you a lot, because most of the big rains what we receive, it is all coming from the western side. So west rain, when it comes, if you have a slope towards east, then it is very easy to catch the water. So your catchment area for the water will be very nice. You can create a farm pond there, which will help you for next 2 or 3 months to irrigate your land. That is why the Vastu says of the farm that east should be little bit tilt, or the slope should be on the east side or in the north, because north wind is very important for us rather than south. South is a damaging wind, so we want to put a barrier there. We don't want that south wind to enter our farm, because when south wind is entering the farm, you will see lot of damages, like trees are falling down or some structures are getting disturbed. All this damaging wind will start from the south. So always we have to block that south wind. Because of that, the damages will be less in the farm. Because farm is an open area, and your grown-up trees, if they get heavy wind and if the soil is wet, chances are there that trees will fall down or they will get damages. So that is the reason when we are purchasing a land, we have to be little careful about all these things. If north is too high, then south is down, then things will be little disturbing. So while purchasing these new lands, be careful on the Vastu also. And then again, water body, where the water body is. Like your water body is on southeast corner, then it is a issue. Then again, a lot of difficulties will start coming. If your farm is more on the Agneya means south east corner, that is Agneya. So that corner should not be longer, or it should not grow that side. So these all things are there in the Vastu. That also we have to take care of it little bit. And then comes, there are 4 to 5 methods in this farming. One is soil health. Second is controlling the pest. Third is the crop combinations. And fourth is something like different type of methods which follows to control the pest and the growth. So one method is something called as Gandha Chikitsa. In Gandha Chikitsa, we'll see Agnihotra is also one type of Gandha Chikitsa. And there are some different combinations by which just by putting the smoke, you can control the pest, and also you can give a boost to your crop to grow. So the smoke also plays a very important role. That combinations we have to understand which combination is mainly for what. So these are some important factors which we are going to discuss today till evening. So we have taken a small break in the afternoon because continue listening something will be quite boring. After some time, then you will feel, oh, it is lot of things coming in, what to catch and what to leave. That will be a very big confusion. So we'll take a break in the afternoon after 12:30 and we'll rejoin at 3 o'clock. So one by one, I'll come how this farming is and what is important and how it is important. So I think till now it is clear. Any doubt till this discussion? Any doubts are there?
No, madam.
No. Okay, fine. So the farming start with soil preparation. In this Vedic farming, soil is a very, very important thing on which we have to focus and work. So while doing soil preparation, there are different methods. One is putting navdhanya and growing things and making your soil healthy. So there is a particular ratio. If you take that ratio and the combinations for one particular acre, it is equivalent to putting 10 tons of compost to your farm. And at the same time, the soil carbon is getting rich because of that. So every year or every alternate year, you can go for this. And 45 days after the sowing, you can you can do the mulching with the soil, and after 10 or 15 days you can go for the sowing. That was the first preparation of the soil. Then after comes the compost. Compost making has to be started somewhere 4 or 5 months before, because we don't use the fresh compost in the farm. The compost making process will take at least 45 to 2 months time. It depends upon the agri waste what you are using. We don't use only cow dung here. We add lot of other things where we will get good calcium, we'll get good NPK in this, and then we also get some pest controlling methods. So along with cow dung, we use different type of leaves, dry leaves and green leaves also. Dry leaves is basically to increase the potash in the compost. Green leaves are basically to increase the nitrogen in the compost. And then we use ash, we use lime, we use soil. Soil you can collect it from the jungle, old soil, or if that is not possible, if somebody has dig the borewell, you can collect some soil from that area. That is also not possible. If you have a ant ant hill, from there also you can collect the soil. That is also not possible. All these 4 methods are not possible for you. You can collect the soil from your own farm where you have not done any tilling. From the bund area you can collect it. So this is the method. And then after, we use also little jaggery and very little salt in it. Salt, always it has to be untreated. It has to be the sea salt, because in sea salt we have seen lot of minerals are available. So we use sea salt in compost making. And then we make compost in different methods. We use pits for it, we use heaps for it, and we use open compost method. Open compost method is something where we have plants, big trees. Below that, we just keep on dumping all the agri waste what we are getting. And also we used to put lot of gomutra and gomai in that. And making a slurry of gomai, and means cow dung, we make a slurry and we just pour it on the agri waste. And also we use lot of fresh buttermilk. So these all things will keep the compost method very fast. The basic funda in this is to create lot of microbial activity in the whole process. If microbial activity is faster, the compost method will be faster. And we also use a lot of Gokrupa Amritam in this. Gokrupa Amritam is something developed by our Bansi Goshala, Gujarat, which I think some of our members have already visited there. And it is carrying more than 180 different type of bacteria, which is helping the compost to decompose faster, to enrich the compost, and it also increase the composting. It decrease the time of the compost making. Like normally we need 3 months, but by using Gokrupa we can save half time. You will see that compost is ready by 45th or 50th day. And after once the compost is ready, then we collect it in a shade area. Again, every 10 days or 15th day, we pour some Gokrupa Amritam in that, so that the compost will get enriched, and that we can use in a smaller quantity. Otherwise, yearly once we used to use around 20 bags of 50 kgs, like 1 ton compost to 1 acre. Now, because of all these methods, we are using very small quantity every 15th day, means twice a month, we are using only 50 kg for one crop. So that is how we saved our labor and time and efforts. So that is the second preparation what has to be done. And the third preparation is about enzymes. Enzymes is made by the help of different flowers, leaves, and fruits. And enzymes are something which will fasten the activity in the soil with lot of beneficial bacteria. So there are different fruits by which we can get good potash. Different leaves are there which we can use for pest controlling. Different type of raw fruits we can use for making our hormonal combination for bringing more flowers, like, and these all tools we have to be ready before the sowing. At least 3 to 4 months we have to start working on this. Then only while after the sowing, we will be like fully ready for taking care of the crop. And the fourth important part is our Agnihotra making material, in which we need cow dung cake, ghee, and rice, and the pot. And also before sowing we need lot of Agnihotra Bhasma, that is ash of the Agnihotra, which is very important to treat our soil. Because what we do is, whenever we are starting this work, we'll see that we'll fumigate the soil. Likewise, when you go for bigger nurseries, you will see that the fumigation is very necessary after one batch. When they are entering to the second batch, they will just put some chemicals and they fumigate, so that the fungal activity will be nil. And in our organic method, we have a tool of Agnihotra Bhasma, what we use for cleaning the soil also. And just a moment, somebody is trying to contact. Charu? Charu?
Yeah.
Yeah, please note down a number. Somebody wants to join the meeting and they're not able to.
Yeah, what is it?
829 69
829
69189
69189
47.
47. I
Please
repeat
send
the
the link
number
to me.
829 6918947.
Yeah, please send the link to.
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
So, yeah, where were we? Agnihotra Bhasma. So what we do is, we treat our soil at least 4 to 5 times in the beginning, and we try to clean the whole fungus layer. And many a time what happens is, Many people are doing chemical farming and they want to jump in organic. And it is said in a lot of places I've seen that it will take minimum 3 years to convert your soil into organic. That is what I have heard from many people. But in our methods, we have seen by testing the soil also. Before the treatments, we have given the soil for test. And then after the treatment, immediately after 8 days, we have given the soil and seen the residues are almost gone. So we have not seen any residues in the soil after the treatment. So first year itself, the people who are working in chemical, they can convert their soil into organics. It is very easy. Just they have to follow the rules. Otherwise, it is not possible. So staunch chemical people, whenever we are using any chemical in the soil, a small thin layer will develop because of using the chemicals. The residues what are inside the soil, they will create one small layer. Because of that, the worms which are available in the soil, earthworms, they're not able to travel up and down. And earthworms are really very important in the organic field because they travel almost 4 to 5 meters inside the soil. And while they are entering inside, they will just start eating the soil and pellet. They whatever they leftover is a pellet we call. So that soup what we get of the earthworm is very rich in all the minerals because it is traveling 5 meters down and again traveling up. While going and coming up, it use always a different road. It means route is always different. Because it is traveling up and down, the soil gets porous. In this method, when the soil is getting porous, if you are receiving heavy rain also, it will get absorbed very soon. And whenever there is a scarcity of the rain, because of the porousness of the soil, whatever hot air is entering in the soil, it will get cold. And that environment will help the plant to grow healthy. Because we have seen almost 3 droughts in our area from when I started my work. But at that time also, we have not suffered like others. We have got very nice crops in our farm. And this all environment is very, very important when you are working in organics. And it is all told in our Vedic times. This all creatures, all things have been explained in Parashar Samhita. You can see that. And again, Parashar Samhita speaks about the tithis and all. So while doing the sowing or collecting the seed, tithis are very much important. It is always said some particular months are important to collect the seed. Like it is Falguna. Falguna is very important to protect your seeds because at that time the sunlight will be quite good, the environment is quite good. And whenever you are collecting the seed, it is very clearly said, don't expose the seed to the direct sunlight. It has to be collected in the shady area. You have to dry it properly in the shade, under the shade. Then only you will see the germination and all is very good. And then after, it is also mentioned how to treat the seed. When you are treating the seed, you have to see that your seed should be powerful for next 20 to 25 days. Without any support, the seed should have a capacity to grow on itself. And they were very clever when they were using the seeds for sowing. They used to discard the unwanted seed. Unwanted seed means you will see the seed is healthy, but it will not germinate. You might have seen when you are doing the microgreens or you are doing the sprouts in the home, some seeds will be healthy, but they will not germinate because the phosphorus content is more in it. So you have to identify those seeds before sowing. Then only whatever you are using the seed, it will be 100% germinated. So there were some methods. They were using salt for the treatment. salt water, 40% salt water for this identification of the healthy seed and unhealthy seed. Then after they used to display the seed to the moon light. Like, now also we do. In the evening, after 8 or 9 o'clock, we'll just display all the seeds what we want to sow to the moonlight, because moon is the one who is the king of Vanaspati. So moonlight, actually from 3 o'clock in the evening, the seed should be displayed outside. So little lighter sunlight has to come on it. And then after, it has to continue till morning 3 o'clock. Once you have done with this process, then we bring all the seeds inside in one room. And then we go for the Gandha Chikitsa, about which I was speaking, that smoke is also very important uh, in our work. It plays a very important role. So that smoke is done with some combinations of haldi, then mustard seed, then rice, then wheat. Wheat is special wheat, that is javegodi. And then we have ಎರಡೂವರೆ. ವೇಟ್ ಅ ಮಿನಿಟ್, ಏನದ ಬ್ಯಾಳ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮೂರ ಮಂದಿ ಅದಾರ. And we also use in that cakes of neem karanja. Then pure hing we use in that. Then we use scented gum, what is called as gugula, that we use. These all combinations we make, and we keep one full dabba. And then whenever we are using it as a Gandha Chikitsa, we try to say always Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, and 8 ahutis of that combination we put it in the homa, and then the smoke has to be given properly to the seed. Once this is done, then it has to be done 4 times, not only 1 time. 4 times smoke is very necessary for the seed. Once this treatment is done, and if possible, make a small prayer to the seed that please germinate well in my farm. So whatever farms you have in your mind, you have to just pray to the seed and do this chikitsa. Then after, we go for a next chikitsa, that is combination of different type of liquids. We make one bijamruta for that. That bijamruta we use old cow dung cakes. The cakes, if you have of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years old, it will give very good results. Just soak the cakes, 4 to 5 cakes, in some 4-5 liters of water, at least for 3-4 days. After 3-4 days, you will see a very dark color water has come out. It is black in color. So collect that water, and for 10-liter water, I'll just explain now. We'll do practicals in the further course if possible. And just in 10-liter water, we add this water along with some enzymes, milk, buttermilk, some small quantity of lime, and alum. All this combination we make, and then if the seeds are very hard coated, like you can say paddy, or you can say onion seeds, or tomato, chili, brinjal, these seeds are all very hard coating seeds. So that depends upon the seed. We have to soak them for 4 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours, 20 hours. Some seeds are too hard, so we soak them for at least 20-21 hours. After that, we take them for sowing. And if the seeds are very delicate coating, like for example, all the pulses, soybean, green gram, black gram, or peanut, these all, they have very thin skin. So we can't soak them in the liquid. Just sprinkle the liquid over them and try to rub it very lightly so that it will get coated by that liquid, and then dry it little bit for half an hour, 1 hour,